Hey there, music makers. Imagine this. You spend weeks writing the perfect song. It's catchy, it's emotional, it's yours. Then one day, boom, someone else claims it, makes millions, and you get nothing. Sounds like a nightmare, right? Well, that's where copyright comes in.
Welcome to Copyright 101 for Musicians. In the next few minutes, we're breaking down how copyright protects your music, how to avoid legal trouble, and how to actually make money from your art. Buckle up, this is important stuff. Remember the Blur Lines case? Reverend Thicke and Pharrell Williams were hit with a $5 million lawsuit for copying the vibe of Marvin Gaye's song, Got to Give It Up. So yeah, vibes can be expensive.
Copyright is like your song's personal bodyguard. It makes sure nobody steals it, messes with it, or uses it without permission. Here are 3 main reasons why musicians need to know copyright.
Yeah.
Number 1, protecting original works. Because if you created it, you own it. Number 2, avoiding infringement. You don't want to be the one getting sued. And number 3, monetizing your work. Because exposure is priceless, but rent isn't. All right, let's break it down. What exactly is copyright? Copyright is a legal right that gives creators of an original work the exclusive right to use, distribute, and profit from it. Basically, if you make it, you control it. What's protected? Lyrics, melodies, recordings, and performances. What's not protected? Song titles, chord progressions, and general ideas. So, if you wanted to copyright a simple C, G, A minor, and F chord progression, bad news. A million songs have already beat you to it.
Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. Streaming rules the music world. But who owns the rights and how do you get paid? Let's look at royalties breakdown. Mechanical royalties for songwriters and composers. Performance royalties for radio spins or public plays. And master rights owned by labels or artists. Let's use a popular example, for example. You see, Taylor Swift re-recorded her album so she could own her masters. Moral of the story, if you don't own your music, someone else will. So, license your music properly. Use Creative Commons or distribution agreements. Seek permission for your samples. Always clear your samples. Don't upload covers without permission. Don't sample without clearance. And don't ever assume that you found it online so it's free. To me, ignorance isn't a defensible core. Just because you found something online doesn't mean you can use it. If you found a sandwich on a public park bench, would you eat it? Probably not. Hopefully.
You know that cool little section of a song that's flipped into a hip-hop beat? That's called sampling. But before you go all the DJ Khaled on your favorite tracks, let's talk about legalities. Legal sampling, getting permission or use a royalty-free samples. Illegal sampling, taking a song without permission.
Ever wonder how artists make money from performances? Well, it's called performance rights. And whether it's a stadium concert or a background music at a public coffee shop, someone has to pay. Why do you need a performance rights organization? Well, here's some to name a few. SOCAN, ASCAP, BMI, they all collect royalties for artists. They ensure that you get paid while your song is being played publicly. So guess what? If your song is being played in a fancy-smancy restaurant while people eat overpriced pasta, you deserve a piece of that royalty pie.
Alright, let's recap what we learned today. Copyright protects your music. Avoid infringement by knowing the rules. Register your work so you can collect your royalties. And remember, before you release your next hit song, make sure it's legally protected.